Crying emojis in the chat. Oh my lord. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. And breaking news, folks, from the Twitterverse. Big ups to our main man TJ Gamebox for reporting out and keeping Pig Roach accountable and honest when it comes to WWE champions. And that's right, folks. We've heard the begging. We've heard the screaming and the shouting from Phil. We've heard the Wigmageddon begathon. I mean, over and over, our boy Phil has just been losing his shit the last several weeks when it comes to support. And most of this, of course, is due to the Argentinian detractors that have taken aim at destroying Phil's business. And they're doing a good job of it, so big ups. Big ups to the Argentinian detractors for dropping those illegitimate memberships. Anyway, so real quick, just wanted to post out that our boy Phil was at it again. He decided to waste, yet again, the money he received from tips the last couple days. So this was reported out on Saturday. Our boy Phil apparently went on a rampage with WWE champions. And we know he's been playing it back, he's been playing it a little bit here and a little bit there. A couple days ago, he wasted $750, and of course I said, well, he got his YouTube check, expect that to get even higher, and to go up more. And of course it did. So right here, TJ Gamebox reported out that Phil spent nearly $900 on WWE champions to get Becky, whoever the hell Becky is. But anyway, it was so important that our Phil decided it didn't matter what was going on in his personal life. It doesn't matter how much money he's losing. It doesn't matter if the business is being destroyed by the Argentinian detractors. Scopely requires their pound of flesh. And our boy Phil, of course, has to listen to his master, Vince McMahon. Does Vince McMahon even own that anymore? I don't think so. I think it's owned by some Arabian conglomerate over in Saudi Arabia. But that's beside the point. So yes, our boy Phil decided he wanted to spend and pull some Hogans for this Becky, and it looks like he ranked around 36. Typically, that's really low for Phil. You usually see him in the 15 range. So I expect that number to go up even more. So just tune in for the next couple days. I'm pretty sure this is going up. So if we total up the total amount of cash our boy Phil spent on WWE champions, nearly $900 the other day. And then earlier this week, he spent $750. Our boy Phil's wasted almost $1,450 on WWE champions. Wow. Wow. And this isn't even the normal, this isn't even the normal spending when he had disposable income. Now, I know a lot of people don't believe Phil when he talks about he's broke and so on, but the last couple months, Phil has been struggling, as I've been reporting it out. I mean, he makes decent money. Phil doesn't have, of course, a money problem. Phil has a spending problem. And most of it centers around his DoorDash addiction, his gin addiction, and WWE champions. If he were to cut that out or make it manageable, he would live very comfortably. But Phil doesn't live that way. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's been losing a lot of income, and he has. The super chats are down, the tips aren't where they are, the gameplays aren't bringing any viewers, his ad revenue is in the toilet, his memberships are dead. I mean, essentially, the Argentinian detractors keep bombarding him with these illegitimate memberships, and I believe he's up to about 3,000 memberships on his channel. And of the 3,000, I expect maybe about 250 to 300 are actually paying legitimate members. The others, he's getting pennies. I believe I calculated where for every 100 members he gets about $2. So, I mean, he's getting some money from the Argentinian detractors, but not much at all. If you figure if he has 2,500 illegitimate Argentinian members and he's making $2, you're talking about $50 right there. So Phil's getting $50 for 2,500 members. Oh my lord. But you would think that that would make him pause and say to himself, hey, you know, I gotta get my shit in order. I gotta stop spending money. I gotta stop wasting money. I gotta stop wasting money on fucking WWE champions. You would think he would fucking do that. You would think he would wake up one day and say, okay, I need help. I need to go and talk to my wife, tell her what's going on, and go seek some fucking counseling or some therapy or something, because this addiction is just too hard to break. You don't spend nearly $200,000 in the span of 6 years on a mobile game. No person in their right mind would spend that money. I mean, that is like casino gambling addiction money. That's, you know, visiting, or that's Boogie 2988 visiting, you know, being a sugar daddy money. Not on sweaty JPEGs, which makes this even more outrageous and more silly. The downfall of DSP is going to be a fucking mobile game. Of all things that should have taken this blockhead out, sweaty JPEGs is going to destroy this man. It's comical. It's funny as all hell. So real quick, I just wanted to show, yeah, so he's out $1,450. What I did was I took a look at his tips. In the last, so for the work week, as Phil likes to say, from the 23rd to the 27th, Phil made, he made $704 in tips, right? And then you think about what he's pulled in for tips the last couple days, that's actually more. It's actually about $500. So Phil is at, Phil has about $1,200 in tips. That's what he pulled in ever since he went crazy on WWE Champions, right? $1,200. That's what he's made. He spent over $1,450 in WWE Champions, so he's actually using some of his YouTube check to cover his addiction. It was before that his tips, like I've always said, his tips are just his spending money, whatever the fuck he wants to waste it on. And in the past, it wasn't a problem because he would pull in enough tips and still have enough YouTube contributions where it wasn't a problem. But now with the memberships just all but gone, the super chat's just not being there, and him not saving his money on tips, you know, and using it for that, it's a problem now. It's a huge fucking problem for him, and especially the fact that his other channels aren't making shit really, and his other channels aren't making anything. He's not getting any income from any other sources, so he doesn't diversify his income. It's his channel, his YouTube, and that's it. He's getting no money from nowhere else. He gets a little bit of Patreon money, which is probably, what, $300? So he probably took the Patreon money and wasted it on the WWE Champions. So there you go. The Patreon money plus the tip money is the money that he used to fucking waste it on WWE Champions. And then he'll sit here and fucking beg and complain that he's not getting enough support. You're getting plenty of support, Phil. The problem is that you're spending way too much fucking money. Just beyond fucking ridiculous. And the other thing too is real quick, just a quick update on TeamDivorce. That's right, TeamDivorce is back out there. I posted this on Twitter today where I heard the Daily Rap Phil mention something real quick, and it was funny because this is the first time he actually said it. And I said, did Phil just hint at TeamDivorce? And we know he's been talking about some personal stuff going on. But yesterday, he actually said that he's going to be taking, I guess, Monday nights off for the next foreseeable future to take care of personal stuff. He didn't say taxes. He didn't say, you know, whatever else he was doing. He said personal stuff. And with him wasting this kind of money on WWE Champions, could it be that Kat finally put her hoof down, and said, enough of this shit? Enough of you wasting money on WWE Champions. I've been on stream with you. I know how much tip money you get. Where the fuck is that tip money? Why are you complaining that you don't make enough money, Phil? I think the co-op streams may have exposed Phil a bit. And now that Kat was there and she actually saw the money, she probably started saying, hey, you know, you make this kind of money every so often. Where is it? Why are we struggling? Why can't we fix the toilet? Why can't we go to Seattle? Why can't we go to the zoo? Right? And I think, maybe, just listening to this, maybe TeamDivorce is going to start popping off again. maybe these two are in couples therapy. Phil's last attempt to try to save the marriage. And of course he throws out the, hey, let's go to couples therapy. And Cat, like an idiot, I guess agreed to it. So let's hear this quick clip. And you can hear it in Phil's tone.
Stream on Monday night. I got private stuff in my life going on that I have to handle and work on. So I hope you understand. Thank you for understanding. Sorry that I cannot stream. You know, I'd like to, but there's going to be a few nights this month, probably once a week, where that has to happen. I hope you understand. And then I'll be back on Tuesday, full-time gameplay streaming with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Tekken 8 on the late stream.
All right, folks, you heard it there. Personal stuff. He didn't say taxes, which he always differentiates. He always makes sure that it says whether it's taxes or personal stuff or medical stuff or appointments or whatever. He said personal stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, folks, TeamDivorce may start popping off again. Should be interesting. Anyway, just wanted to play that little sound clip and report out that our boy Phil has just been spending his fucking money on WWE champions. And it's the cycle all over again. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.